Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, we hope everything with you is copacetic. We hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful month. Also, we'd like for you to continue to support us. You know, we're trying to reach that 2,000. Please help us. We're almost there. And with your help, we can get there like we would like to have it by the first of the year. Yes. That's what we would like to have, right? Yes. Baby Crone, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I would just love to say that as this end of the year is wrapping up, we would just like to wish you guys a happy winter solstice.
Do you want to do it?
Yes,
Let's do it. We wish you a happy winter solstice. We wish you a happy winter solstice. We wish you a happy winter solstice and a whole brand new year. We wish you that. Thank you for supporting us. Mwah. Peace and season's greetings.
Yes.
Sunflowers. Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic because it does not feel good. Thank goodness for the sunflowers because it is snowing right now. I'm looking right out at it. It's just kind of like a misty snow. I mean, we've really been thinking about moving to Florida somewhere. I don't know if I just want to grow old and cold. I
understand.
However, I love where I live.
Yeah, because we do get the 4 seasons.
And because the winters here are very mild in Maryland. At least they have been for the last few years. The last several years I've been here. I've been here now for how long? 7, 8 years?
8 years.
I got here, it was monstrous. Horrible, horrible. And now, we're back. I mean, we've been here, Baby Crone about to finish. And I think I don't, even though the winters are mild, I don't think I want to see any snow. Well, anyway, that's what's going on. So I've been thinking about that. And this song has just been popping up in my head. It's Friday night and my paper long. Something. My man ain't at home. I'm giving her face, arse, tits, arse, face. I'm giving her face, arse, tits, arse, face, arse, tits. Just see, booty shorts. Because my paper long. I wish I did. And my man ain't at home. I wish I had a man. So anyway, enough of goofing off. Speaking of men, and on a serious note, thinking about Beyonce. Now, I'm going to just, before I even read, I'm going to talk to you. Give me a few seconds. Sometimes when people love someone, they make it almost impossible for you to say anything that they deem to be negative. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say, look, that concert was not one of my favorite, everybody could hail it. That's you, not me. I guess I want to mix some of the old. So what was that song I was singing that I wanted her to sing?
The same Texas.
No, that's lie. That was not it.
Oh.
Lies. It was off of her Renaissance.
Oh.
And they was doing the dance. I was singing it.
Oh.
Baby Crone got the memory of a 58-year-old woman, okay? I'm just going to tell the truth on her. I'm going to tell the truth on her. But no, I was just hoping, let me get focused. I was just hoping that she was going to have a medley of songs. However, I'm not much for Beyonce country music, just not for me. But put that all on the back burner. I just feel as though that we should evolve. You should not be that type. This is not no public announcement. This is just me saying you should not hail anyone to that degree if they're not your blood. They are part of the human blood, the human race. But if it's not a part of your backyard, why are you so offended? We really need to check that. We really do. Because I said that I thought that she was stressed. I felt like she was stressed in her eyes. I felt it. Now, just because you don't see, that's because I see souls. I'm looking at something that you don't see. Beyonce's face has been, her eyes. I can't be the only one who sees this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I may be. I mean, I know I'm a seer and I see souls. Like I could see hurt in people. Would you agree?
Yes, you can.
I could see hurt. And even if you try to masquerade it with me, if I'm around you enough, or I listen just a good hour, I can pick up energy off of you. I really can, honestly. And I don't need any cards. The issue is people are not honest. If you read them, they'll get offended, or they'll say, you're so wrong. So you're like, but I've just learned that's just the way people are, and be careful who you talk to. And when it come down to Beyonce, I just feel as though she is stressed. When she did that show under a lot of stress. You know, and this is why I tilt my head over and over. She shows up, even the card said when I read it then, she shows up because she's an entertainer. That is what she do. She's good at it. In other words, I'm not going to, if something slip or something happens where Beyonce either gets sick or pass out or whatever, Beyonce would probably be devastated because she prides herself in being perfected when she gets on that stage. So whatever is going on with her, she gonna fix it. And that's what I'm saying. She's an entertainer. I'm not just talking about her performance. I'm talking about her overall, the way she shows up. You got to give it to her. Flawless. No matter what's going on in her life, she doesn't bring that stuff to the stage. And that's what I'm saying. And I stand on that. I stand on it. I stand on business. And with that being said, so I feel as though it's that she's learning to masquerade a lot of her feelings. So, because I asked, was she upset? Did I not?
Yes, you did.
I couldn't get a pulse. But then I heard that Beyonce is having trouble dealing with this. Anybody would. Anyone would. This is her husband. Her sister, can you imagine? Her mother who accidentally hit it and said, oh, I didn't mean it. But can you imagine her mother saying, I told you so? Can you imagine her sister? Can you imagine? Not I told you so in a bad way, but like, oh God. And if you think that Beyonce won't be tainted by this, I don't know what to say. And I heard talks of another show. It makes me wonder. Beyonce, you're doing the most. What you into? What is this?
Exactly.
You're out of character. I mean, I'm seeing all over the place pictures of her son. Okay, Beyonce, you would say, I noticed the little things. I can't be the only one who's noticing. She's putting more out there of her child. I even see she's hid those things. She hid those things. Now you could just pull up and you see Beyonce kid. Is it me?
No, it's not you.
You know, it may be she's just trying to give us more of her life to hide.
Right, so we can connect to her more.
To connect to her more. Just observe. Beyonce is so good at hiding her life, her situations, even to this day. We still not clear on what happened with that elevator.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even with the woman that called her a witch and said that she cast, you don't hear nothing. She's good with this. So I'm saying these are the things. And when someone is that polished, I just feel as though, like many others, and if you say anything against Beyonce, people get offended. Get over it. Beyonce is not Virgin Mary, even though she is the Virgin. But she's not a Virgin Mary. She is a human being. And she bleeds and she suffers and she laughs and cries and she has pain just like everybody else. She's just chosen for this day and time.
Yeah.
She's just chosen. And just like all great stars, they fade out with the wind. You understand? And about another 20 years, there'll be another Beyonce. Or 15. Maybe 10. Am I wrong?
No.
They superstars. You live long enough, you get to see so many of them. You know, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, I said him, Prince. Oh, so many has gone. Amy Winehouse. Just to name a few. I can't even those that have died by natural causes, right?
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin. I mean, just to name a few. I can't even name them all. David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even name them all. Saint Sinatra, you know who I'm trying to say. My point is that I think that you all should work on maybe bringing her a little bit more human. You know what I mean? Make her human. And I think when I see all that she's doing, I think that's probably what she wants. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a feeling she wants y'all to see her as human. That I have feelings. That I'm not that great. I'm as great as you want me to be. I just show up and I give it all I got. Whatever it is that day, I'm just giving what I got. If it's 90, I'm giving it 90. If it's 50, I'm giving 50. Whatever I got, I'm giving. But she's like saying, I'm not your superwoman. You know, it's like people are offended that she stand by her man. Why wouldn't she? Mm-hmm. She done stood by him all these years. And you know, sometimes we ask people to do things that we ourselves wouldn't do.
Right.
Do you think she was the only woman that stood by her man? No. And she won't be the last. So Clinton's wife stood by her. I mean, she stood by him. So I just think we should just bring Beyonce down to being a little bit more human. And I think that's probably what she would want. What do you think?
Yes.
Did I go on too long about that?
No.
So let me read on her since I had my little conversation because I've seen something wrong with her. I saw it. I was saying, baby, her eyes look sad. She's been looking sad for a long time, though.
That is true.
A long time.
I think since the Grammys at the beginning of 2024.
And with the hair being light, it kind of masqueraded. You can't see it. But when her hair is on the reddish, she looks a little sad. Her eyes just look sad to me. Her eyes, she got sad eyes. Sad eyes. Sad drinking eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, shoot, I don't know if she drinks now, but I'm just saying like eyes that just know a drink. Just, that's what I see in her eyes. And I can tell if she's doing performance, I could tell when she's been drinking, I could tell in her eyes. I can tell. I'm just saying, am I saying the most?
No, like the corny phrase says, the eyes are the windows to the soul.
And if you could see, you could see. And I saw at the Super Bowl that she wasn't happy. She was showing up. I even asked the cards, look back on the reading. Mm-hmm. So this is why I'm going to go in again and I'm going to see what is going on. Here, what we see her as, what?
The Ten of Swords.
And if I see the Ten of Swords, that means mentally exhausted, tapped out. Guys, tap out with the show. That, can you imagine working under duress? You're still a mom.
Mm-hmm.
You're still a mom. You still got to play many faces. Your husband, no, you can't. I can't even imagine what Jay-Z is going through or what their family dynamics must be like under this extreme condition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like somebody saying it's waiting for you to wait for somebody to say, okay, it's time for me to pull your front teeth, but it's no medication. You just gonna pull it raw. I did that. But that's what this is like. It's agonizing.
Mm-hmm.
Her problem, they're at war, they're fighting, they're bickering. See it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy in their household. Questions, accusatory, questioning,
Yeah.
wondering. Think back. Can you imagine? This is what the cards say. Her and this. And yet, in spite of it all, you know, we see Saturn. And is that Leo?
Yes, that is.
So what do we see? We see, when I think of Saturn, I think of learning a lesson, like a major lesson. And Leo, when I see Leo in this car, I see fire and being hot-tempered and going against the lesson that you should have learned. Like, you didn't learn your lesson, so this is the consequences that you're going to pay because you didn't learn your lesson. And I see Leo huffing and puffing against it mentally because you refuse to learn the lesson. You understand?
Yeah.
And because of it, we all suffer.
Uh-huh.
Here again, I see this giving, and I see a bounty. When I see this giving on this card here, I definitely see the moon and I definitely see Taurus. So I definitely see earth in this. Earth. And when I see a bounty, that means that maybe people are coming from them from every corner. Pay us this, or we're going to do this. The stress have to be horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
The stress of it. And remember, they are billionaires. So can you imagine what they must go through? I can't. That your name is out there as mud floating in the universe. And whether or not you did this heinous thing or not, we don't even know. We don't know if you did it. We don't even know what the girl looked like. We don't know if she has special needs. We don't know if she's funny looking. We don't know if she's the most prettiest person. We don't know if she's a movie star. We don't know if we don't know. So imagine what it must be like.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what they've done together, this could have been something that was done without her awareness. Or where were you that night? These things. Am I making sense, baby Crone? And so, and yet I see a very strong family unit. And I do think that people are trying to put bounties on them. They're trying to put bounties on them. I really do. And I do see that they are strong. They're strong. Their money is tangled. But this not even, they're strong as a family. They got kids. They strong, united. They're going to stand united. They have to. If Beyonce were to leave him now, that would tell me would you want to be with a man or a woman that when you hit trouble, they leave you in the lurch?
No.
Out of all these years, look at all the things they done been through.
Mm-hmm.
No, she should be there. She should be. Hillary was there with Clinton. So I feel as though I commend her for being there until she just can't bear it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But until you at that point, I think it's beautiful. What do you think, baby?
Yeah,
Crone?
it is.
Here, I see they're standing on love. They love each other. For whatever their stuff go on in their relationship is neither here nor there. But when it come down to the family as a unit, and even though we bicker, we fight, no matter what, we love each other. We love each other. We're going to take care of each other. My sister, we're going to come together. Nothing in this world going to separate us. He's family and will forever be family. He is the father of my 3 kids. He is family. Period. Forever. Mentally, strength. And you know, when that strength come up, that means they got so much coming up against them that it's the mental strength on the inside. It's the mental strength. It's the strength. She probably be somewhere and said, Lord, I hope I don't crack up in here. It's the mental strength, and along with her obligations. The wonderful thing about this is a schedule that Beyonce is familiar with.
Yes.
This is something she's used to. She's used to doing it. She's used to it. These performers, she's been doing this for years, ever since she was a little kid. She don't know no better. This is all she know. It's the wind me up, baby baba. That's all she know. And I will dance for you. I will sing. I will, because she's been doing it ever since she was a little girl. Conditioned. Mm-hmm. That's why when you see other ones coming in like Meg Thee Stallion, when they come in their 20s, they struggle with this. They be like, whoo, ha, ha. But and all of them, you see the young girls, but when they come in as little kids, this is her life. This is her life. She's used to it. She's used to saying, wind me up, put me on that stage, and I'll dance for you. I'll sing for you. She is a true entertainer. And somebody should give an award for that.
Yes.
They should have awards for great, outstanding entertainers. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Yeah.
You have a question?
Yes.
So, because when I'm saying entertaining, I'm not just talking about her performance.
Right.
I'm talking the way she show up. She's not drunk. She's not all over. She hits her note. She's just awesome. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, my question is, does Beyonce know if her husband's really into anything?
What do you mean? Anything? What do you mean? Anything?
Yeah, because does she believe that these allegations could be rumors? Does she know what he's been into?
Well, right now, this showed up, and this is the 3, and this is also the 3, and
could that be a yes, since the Empress knows what her partner does?
It could be, yes. Yeah, what I was thinking about, you can help me. What I was thinking about the Empress is when the Empress fell out on me. And because it fell out, I wanted to give this card a little extra. And because I know it's a 3, so I know 1, 2, 3, that goes with Aries. And that goes in the first, yes, which is cardinal, mm-hmm, right? So when I think of cardinals, that's about hailing something in. So I was thinking, sitting here, when when the Empress is like Mother Nature, she's always giving birth to her ideas and this and that. It's because of where it's at and how it's coming in. I'm saying, even though we're coming in at the new beginning of the year, I see something is coming in.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Something is coming in with her. Something is moving forward. Something big is coming. Because that is what cardinals do. Mm-hmm. They hail in.
Yes, they do.
Yes. I see something big for that. Say you're proud of me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
That's where I got stuck. I was like, wait a minute. And I just had to take my time. And I had told Baby Crone, as I get to know, I might have to start writing as I go along so I can remember. Go ahead, Baby Crone. What was your interpretation? That card fell out, but I hadn't picked one.
I could also see that too, because the Empress could symbolize a mother who is a part of a family union.
It is. She does represent that.
So I could see that still ties to the fact that she knows what her husband is up to.
So what was you asking?
does Beyonce know what Jay-Z's been into? Like, does she think he did this?
I'm confused. You got to say it. I don't know. Are we talking about present, or are we talking about this little girl thing?
The little girl thing.
I can't answer that. And let me tell you why. Because we don't know. We don't know. I can guess.
Right.
But I don't even know what this little girl looked like. This grown woman.
Right.
I have no idea.
But could Beyonce maybe think that her husband could do something like that? Mess with somebody, their daughter?
Obviously, if she's saying she's standing by him, then no.
Okay.
No. I apologize. I'm just that. No. She said, I'm going to stand by my man. If I'm going to stand by you, then I wouldn't dare think that. I would know you. If someone said that you did something to a kid, I'd be like, no way. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-mm. I know he liked to dress up kids, but I know he would never touch a kid. She wouldn't. I'm not talking about him. I could say that about you. I could say, yes, I know she would never, ever touch a child. Ever. How you know? I just know. I know her. And hopefully you could say the same thing about me.
Yes, I could definitely say the same thing about you.
So, that's where I'm thinking they are. Okay. Like, but for this to be true, it would be devastating, I'm sure.
Yes.
But on the flip side, I'm thinking she's feeling like they're gonna find out that this isn't real. And it's open for that. Mm-hmm. I hope they have something else.
Right. I have another question.
Because if they don't have something else they can fall on, this is flimsy. Mm-hmm. And I'm being honest.
Yes, my next question is Beyonce concerned for her family legacy? Like the Beyonce name, or the Carter name, I should say.
For her, well, she's not with the Carter, so she's concerned about how this is going to affect her.
Yes.
Because she's no longer, she dropped the Carter name.
It's true.
She said, I'll drop the name, but I'm not dropping my husband. All right. Because that name is ruined.
That is.
It's ruined. Whether he walk away, he already had a sour taste smell to him. I never taste him. He already had a sour aura about him.
Yeah, true.
It's already been sour. Now it's like curdling milk to me. So it's like I'm at a place, wow, it's like, oh, the spotlight on him, shining, it's something. If it ain't her, it's something. That's where I'm at. If it isn't that, it's something. I feel strong about that. If it's not that, it's something. And this something could be before Beyonce met him.
That's true.
And if so, then time has gone by and ain't nothing you could do about it. But I believe when you are of a low character nature, mm-hmm. I believe unless you have some kind of strong conversion, I don't see how you could get out of it. And he did have a conversion. He had a conversion to do as thy will.
Yeah.
Aleister Crowley.
And he does do as thy will.
And he do as thy will. So, yes, he did. But people like him, I just don't believe that you can swim in the billionaire club and not get spotted. And I believe Beyonce got spots on her too. Even just for you all's sake, so y'all won't beat me up. Even if it just splattered on her. Mm-hmm. Just because she was right there and it just got her.
Right.
No. I just learned in life, I don't put nothing past anybody I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know you. I know you. You know me. Mm-hmm. I can vouch for you. I can't vouch for somebody I don't know.
No.
I don't care how pretty they are, how handsome they are, how talented. I don't know you. So I always have to have a place where anything is possible. I don't know that person.
Yes.
So you want to know, does she know anything about her husband? I'm sure she knows a lot. I just see her moving on to a more calmer place. But I see her and the kids, and it could be Jay-Z, but I definitely see here they probably go away for a while, move out of the country. I see moving somewhere. I see a journey. I see them going away or moving away. Either they're going to move out the United States or they're going to go away for a while. I definitely see a trip or some kind of little journey where they're going away for a while. Okay. I definitely see that because I definitely see that they just need to wait just some time. This is very stressful. All the stuff around them. Can you imagine her mother? She's well spent. Beyonce is done. And doing that show, can you imagine? I can't imagine. But that's what she does. She's an entertainer and she's good at what she does. You know, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't work under stress. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't do it. We looking at that little girl. What's her name? What you call his daughter? Travis' daughter. She keep having these panic attacks.
Oh yes, Alabama Barker.
I mean, she's young, but she just had panic attacks. First, she thought it was overweight. Now she's just having panic attacks. She's gonna have to get that under control. They're gonna probably have to put on some medicine or something. Right now, I just think that everything is up in the air and everything is clouded. Things are not clear. Very emotional, intense time in their home. Very emotional, very intense, very edgy. Mm-hmm. Questions, but it's nothing nobody can do but wait it out. But I definitely see them going on. Do you have a question to ask me?
Actually, no. I think you just answered my question, actually. Mm-hmm. But I'll still ask it anyway.
Okay.
Is Beyonce trying to use maybe magic to rectify the situation?
I see a red heart, and that's just whatever you call on when you in pain. If you love Jesus and you in pain, you calling Jesus, right? If you in pain and you believe in Beelzebub, you calling Beelzebub, right? Mm-hmm. If you in pain and you say, look, I call on my ancestors, I call on my guardian angel. Well, she's calling on who she believes. Yes, she's crying out spiritually. I'm not saying it's emotionally, but I'm sure she's Virgo. This is very heavy for her right now. Very heavy. And you know, her sisters, everybody's involved in this. You know, can you imagine? And I'm not saying to feel sorry for her. I'm just saying, let's just make her human.
Yeah.
Let's just bring her down and take her off of this pedestal. And let's just bring her down and look at her as a human lady woman.
Yeah.
As a human lady woman, not a superwoman, not just the entertainer, but a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a family member, mm-hmm. a businesswoman. I think that's what I think. And I think it's got to be hard to keep living tight like that all the time. Mm-hmm. Trying to live up to everyone's expectations of you. So the outcome will be what?
Yes, that's a good question.
What does the oracle say? The overall about Beyonce? The overall. What are you going to say about Beyonce? The overall truth, nothing but the truth. What words of encouragement? What words of warning or enlightenment, encouragement? Is there anything, even if it's just to us, what would you like to say, Oracle? Here, okay. Insatiable. And you know what that word means?
Yes.
Go ahead, baby Crone.
Insatiable means best way I could describe it is being overly.
It's like never having enough of the one thing you love most. Like if you love chocolate, you just never get enough of that thing because you love it that much. You know, it's like an unquenchable thirst. Like when you study and how you could just keep eating and eating and eating. It's that kind of way. It could be negative, but we're looking at it in a positive. And it also fell out with not quite yet. Not quite. What was the question?
The question was for Beyonce in this situation with Jay-Z in the case.
It's sensational, overwhelming. It's like she said, it's just never can get enough. It's always there. It's in this case, I said it wasn't, but in the case that from her, it's overwhelming. It's everywhere. It's constantly in your face, you know. It's constantly wanting more, wanting in your face. It's unquenchable. And I think it's just overwhelming to her. I really do. And I definitely think it's not quite dust yet. Like she's still hanging in there.
Just like the Ten of Swords.
Go ahead.
Because the Ten of Swords, even though it looks like somebody's defeated, the sun is
just
rising above the horizon.
Yep, you see that sun card. Looks can be deceiving. Yes, I fell down, but I get up. It ain't over. She said, I still got strength. This is not going to break me. But it's okay to cry. It's okay to stomp and romp. It's okay, but this ain't going to stop me. And last, her marriage. Let me go to the middle. Her marriage here is the bedroom.
Okay.
They're intimate people. They share intimate things. They have secrets. They have secrets that you and I never know. They have secrets. They have intimacy. Anything else you'd like to know?
No, that's something.
How is the oldest girl? Let me just do that.
Okay.
And you know who that is.
Interesting.
I think that little girl dealing with some issues. I think she's dealing with some stuff.
I was trying to tiptoe around that last time.
I was. And it says fight. So I think the little girl's dealing with some issues with her dad or with her mom. I did talk about that before it came. I'm not even going to touch it. But I do think that there's some issues with that little girl. It showed up again. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really, really do. Of what's going on with Beyonce as she's going through her struggles. And let's just bring her down a little bit. And let's just relate to her as we would relate to a human being. Okay? All right. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, I was a little talky. I apologize. But I just really, really wanted to really get in there and get in. Because I never know. She might do something and I have to read again. Because she's one of those people that I do follow. And I do wish her the best in everything. I wish Jay-Z the best. I really do. I wish them all whatever they deserve to get. How about that? Now, with that being said, I thank you for joining us. Thank you for Baby Crone being here, even on the sidelines. Thank you so much as I go through these cards and learn them. I so hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you haven't subscribed to us, please subscribe. It really helps our algorithm and help us to grow. And also, if you really like this, please give us a thumbs up. Why? Because it keeps us encouraged and it lets us know that you like this sort of thing. And last, what else can I say? Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Sunflower.